Hello, welcome everyone to the Center Study of Truth. Your host Steven Mager. Our website is stevenmager.com. You can check out, and if you want to donate to us to continue our work we do in this channel, if you want to subscribe to our channel or to donate, please check out our website stevenmager.com, and we soon will open a mystery school from English speakers that dealing with esoteric sciences and tarot and runes, etc. And we do everything for human freedom, that be informed in the decisions to finish the slavery and turning that taking place in our world. Today we continue our journey and our series in the tarot, introduction to the tarot. This amazing tradition that speaks with allegories and symbols and reflects our physical, spiritual, mental and emotional levels, dealing with subconscious and unconscious mind that can help us and guide us in our decisions, and to understand the universe and understand the natural law, and to understand how to arrive to human freedom and how to understand ourselves and the universe and the gods. Today we'll speak about the Empress. The Empress is associated with Binah, understanding. This is in the trivium process is the second part, is the second stage. This is the understanding after knowledge, understanding and wisdom, that this is the high priestess. But today we'll speak about the understanding, the Empress. And the Empress is about the Binah. The Binah in Hebrew is understanding, to use the brain to understand, to realize things, to formalize things, formalization, realizations, and observations, and way of thinking, and logical understanding, and make the process of the filtration of restrictions, of kind of things that have some correlations between them, or the opposites. And this kind of born, this is the Mother Earth, is kind of mother that formalize things, the ideas that born as a seed of mind, this kind of seed that born in the thought, because everything what we create from the thought in the beginning, that this is the seed of the things. This is the seed before is manifest to the physical world, that this is the door, this is the kind of born in the mind and manifest in the physical world. Is also have the care aspect of that, of Venus, that this is also associated with Venus energy, that is nurturing and caring, the goddess and the divine mother, that this is also correlated with Mary, or Isis, or Freya, or depends on what goddesses you speak about, but this is the same correlations, the same principle, the same kind of aspects of the same characters. And this also speak about the born that without sexual activities, that we'll speak about later on in this video. Also, what I want to speak about also is correlated with letter Daled. In Hebrew is Delet, is the door between the microcosm and macrocosm, the door between the thought and the creation itself. So let's begin in our presentation. Okay. The Empress is called the daughter of the mighty ones, as Chokhmah was the potential to emanate the pure female, so Binah had the potential for the creation of all life forms. Thus the white deck and others show the Empress pregnant, in the state of incubation, and passively, which is the result of the merging of the energies of Chokhmah and Binah. The Empress is the universal womb, in which all the manifestation is gested. It is a transitional state of energy between the above and the below, which has been called the gate of heaven. Okay, this is kind of interesting thing to look. That is kind of also is speak about the Empress is a pregnant woman that. This is not merging. This is kind of passively result of born, that kind of story of Jesus and Mary, that she was born Jesus without sexual activities. That is something about also the Empress, that speak about also the universal womb. Okay, the universal womb also is, if you see in the tarot deck in the major arcana, will speak about the last card we'll speak about is the world, the universe. That you see in the card, we'll speak about later on. You can see in the card, this is the egg, the cosmic egg you see in the middle of the card, and the woman naked in the middle. That is kind of more mature woman version of this, the same woman. Also I've say that the high priestess is also the same woman, but the Empress is more mature and more grow up, because she give the thought. Everything begin from her. Is like the divine mother that gives a born to the son, that Jesus, or the high priestess, that is representing the wisdom, the action, and under the knowledge and understanding. Okay, I remind the Empress is the second stage of the trivium, is the understanding level. Okay, the thinking process of the brain. Okay. Again? The door, Dalet, means the door. It is the door which affects a transition from one into many. In fact, the key of this card is multiplicity, while the robe of the High Priestess is ideally represented as simple and diaphanous. That of the Empress is probably covered with all the jewels of creation. As you see, she full of jewels, and I see it as a goddess also Nuit, that goddess of the sky, the dark sky in the night, that have like a robe, a big robe that have small points inside her, that she creates all the universe and from the void, from the darkness, and she formalizes everything from the dark, from nothing. And it's kind of nice allegory to look at also. And as you see, jewelry is also about creation, create stuff, create a physical matter from the thought that not exist, exists only as a potential in the higher realms. So this is kind of door, is a door between the thought and the creation itself, that is transcends the key, the fact to multiplicity. Like you see the stars in the night, full of stars that multiply things and reflects what within, as within, so without. As you see, as the second principle in the Hermetic tradition, that speak about the principle of correspondence, as within, so without. And you see this also in the Emperor and also the Empress, that you need to be in authority inside to make the order inside, to make the decision making externally and informally, also informed and conscious decision. Okay, let's go on. Almost every culture has some form of Earth Mother or Mother of all gods, and almost every case this maternal goddess gives birth to an intermediate deity which directly rules the earth, such as Christ. Also Christ, I see it as an internal kind of character that speak about the eternal light that have inside our hearts, that the mother is give birth for this, the feminine aspect of our consciousness, and also the void from nothingness, and manifest in the physical world, that give the light of Christ, and is also correlated to the inner world of us. Okay, not infrequently also the Son of God appears through the virgin birth, Although as a Fraser observes the idea of miraculous birth, as you see in the story of Jesus and Mary, that she gave born to Jesus Christ, that he, the representative of wisdom, to make the actions, to make the action, the masculine force that go in birth, to give the action externally under courage, knowledge, and understanding. Thus, the Virgin Mary, the Christian version of God, the mother, may be related to the Empress after she is pregnant or has given birth to Christ. As you see also in Binah, in position on the tree of life of Kabbalah, you see this is the part that before the Chokmah, okay, this is the number one, number two. You make the action externally in the masculinity, the masculine energy, but you seed this action before in the Binah, in the understanding, internal qualities that formalize the thought, what need to do. Before we make the action, we formalize in our imagination and using our thought process. That is all about the Empress. That she has give birth to Jesus pregnant. Also speak about the divine womb, the universal womb. Okay, also the same woman appears in the world, the universe, or the world, as you say it, and it's the same thing. The card number 21 in the deck. Okay, we'll speak about the last in the major arcana. It is important to bear in mind that the Great Mother is inextricably linked with Earth. For incarnation, we function only in terms of Earth. All that is natural to the formation. All life on Earth is the providence of the Empress. She builds the life forms around the spirit of life, establishing laws of the universe, having to do with formalization and restriction. Also have restriction in our creation. We need to understand the natural law, the universal laws that have restriction of what we create. We cannot we can't do wrong decision, but it will be consequences for this wrong doing or wrong thinking, because everything starts from the thinking, everything starts from the mind. The principle number one of the principle of the mind, everything in mental, everything starts from the mind, because if you want to manipulate someone, you manipulate from his mind to control his actions, his behavior, because his behavior came from the mind. Because if you control the mind, you control the behavior of the person of population. Depends. But anyways, also she have the nurturing aspect of the Venus that formalize and care. And she built all life forms around the spirit of life. That everything from nothingness, we build and formalize things in the mind. Everything is mental, so we are formalized and we are creator of what we see as a reflection of our thoughts, our mind. Okay. The Empress is the doorway through which we all are born. She is both mother and warrior. She will nurture her children with her own heart's blood, and if that is all there is to sustain them and protect them with it too. She is the archetype of the creativity itself. The root of create is interesting thing, is care to grow, which came from the Keres, Kereal, which derives from the Keres, goddess of agriculture. I think in the Roman version. Anyways, this came from the creation itself, the word creation. The root of creation is care. Okay, it's interesting thing to see here, because also it's goddess of agriculture. This is the caring aspect. The earth, the mother earth, also correlated with Taurus, the agricultural also related to Taurus and Earth. And this is the care aspect that is create everything. We need to create, the care itself is the heart intelligence. Everything we create is from the heart, because care is the heart. And we need to understand that the caring is generative. We generate the energy through this. Okay, we generate, we create from this, and we need to create from our hearts and our minds freedom. Okay, but instead this we create a chaos and slavery, because we need to change our mind first and understanding of what we know, and use the trivium process of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Okay, the knowledge is the full, is nothing. This is the 0 point that we grow in consciousness. We need to accept any knowledge, and after we need to do the understanding part of filtration, of analyzing things in deeper levels and formalize our thoughts. And under this we do the wisdom part. This is the action and the behavior. Okay, anyways, we finish the presentation for today about the Empress. Is very interesting card to see. Thank you to listen to me, and I remind our website is stevenmager.com. Welcome to visit us, and if you want to donate to our channel to make it to grow and to develop our platforms and continue our work we do toward freedom, toward human freedom, and inform humanity, and to be informed and make decision under information and understanding what we speak about today, to understand the knowledge. And thank you to listen. This is our website, stevenmager.com. Thank you everyone. Here's Steven Mager. Bye bye.